Felicia in?
No.
Can't hear you.
No, I don't see her, but I just let camera in.
Yeah, she's here.
No, I think that's going to be
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Cameron, how you doing?
Felicia, this is Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
This is
Pleasure
Felicia.
to meet you.
Pleasure, nice to meet you.
I think he's done a few classes for me before.
But remember that name, please.
Yes, I will remember
Important,
Cameron.
because I am the worst. I'm gonna call him a different name.
Hey, boss,
Okay.
you know what you should do, just as a suggestion? You should probably pin all the reps.
Your friend already told me I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna make you co-host so you can.
I don't know how to do it. I'll try.
Let me see. Pin to second screen.
Are you using two
Pin to first screen. Pin to first screen. Pin to first screen. Cameron, pin to first screen. Okay, so I think I did it.
Okay.
I need to do Kim. Pin to first.
I have a meeting at 2 o'clock, so right at 2, I'm probably gonna log off, but I think we should be done by then.
All right. So 1 minute, I'm gonna admit everybody. Do we have 25 people already waiting? View. All right, I'm gonna admit everybody. Here we go. We have 42 people so far.
And we start at 1:05?
Yeah, Tony, are you there, Tony?
Yeah, he's there.
I'm not able to admit everybody. Why?
Let me see.
Let me make you co-host, Felicia. See if you can admit, because I click and my computer is not allowing me. Okay, I got it now.
No, I let her.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Title Tuesday. We're going to start like always at 1:05. It's 1:01, so we have a few more minutes. Thank you for being here.
Jorge, how you doing?
Good, sir. Nice seeing you again.
Nice to see you too. I'm glad to hear that you're up and moving and about.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Another cup of coffee.
Espresso for me. Espresso for me.
Yeah, I can't do espresso. After a while, I'd be pulling my hair out.
Oh, I need to have a double espresso before I go to sleep. But I think you were drinking espresso today, right?
No, I stick with coffee
your hair
at
is
home.
up.
I stick with coffee. I go through probably 1.5 pots, 2 pots here at my home office. So
All right.
got to stay awake. It's just too comfortable.
All right, guys, we have 3 more minutes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here at Title Tuesday today. Justin Air is looking sharp, like always.
Thank
And
you.
Jorge, I gotta say,
you.
I'm working with Kim and she does an awesome job. I'm really happy with what she does.
Sean, thank you so much. I wish I can say that 100% of the time, but sometimes she drives me crazy. Like last week, I was ready to kill her, but at the end, she's family. She's my white niece.
Hey, you're not, if you're not driving the boss a little crazy, you're not doing your job.
A little crazy with Kim is it's different.
I know, I've been around her for years. Yeah, I know a little crazy Kim is a little, goes a long way, but she's really expanding herself really well. I'm impressed to see the way she's growing with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, 103, we're going to start in 2 more minutes. Thank you for being here. Wendy Holt, do you want to tell us a little bit about you, your trainings?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wendy Holt. I am with Snap and HD, Natural Hazard Disclosure, and I host a class every Monday at 10 a.m. with different speakers, different content that will better the real estate community out there, either to generate more deals or just get your finances in order. Just like yesterday, we had a finance person brought a lot of knowledge and to help all you self-employed folks out there to get your stuff together. So yeah.
Thank you, Wendy. I know your class.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Jorge. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. Javi, you want to say something about the termite business?
Yes, I will, Jorge. Thank you for the invite and for letting me say a few words. Listen, agents, for the month of February, March, we are doing a referral program. For those that are that you have closed escrow or about to close, and the seller did not pay for the termite, you can refer those buyers to us. We'll do a free inspection, and if the the buyers has termites where they need a local treat, the referrals will be about $50. And if the house needs to be tented, your referrals will be $100. Just to give you an idea, a local tree could be anywhere from $275 all the way up to $500. If fumigation and tenting on your standard 1,500 square foot house, could be about $375. And it goes on based on the square footage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and leave my email address so you can request your free inspections on those buyers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Javi. All right, guys, it's 1:05. So Felicia, you're going to start in a second. Just give me 1 minute. I don't want to sound like I'm living in a bubble or I'm not going to be in a bubble. I refuse to do that. I was very sick with COVID. I'm just coming back. Right now, it's not the same for me. I'm a little slow. Funny thing, I used to wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I used to be in the office at 4:30 in the morning, and I used to leave at 6 with no problem, 7 days a week. Right now, I'm starting at 9:30, and by 4:30, I am done. I'm tired. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know if you agree or if you think this is real or not real. I'm not gonna open this for discussion. I just wanna make sure that you guys understand that this is very, very real. Anthony, who's my partner, and myself, we lost our cousin. She was only 49 years old with no health issues. So be careful, guys. This is crazy. And now we have the one from South Africa, the one from Brazil. The truth is we don't know much. Just be safe, be careful. And I will hate to see another post on Facebook requesting to pray or reading that somebody is not with us anymore. So be careful, be humble, be happy. We're in a good industry that we're still making money, but remember, there's a lot of people out there that they're struggling. And that's how I was telling my wife, could you imagine struggle and being sick with COVID money-wise? That could be mentally, it could be the worst. So stay safe, be humble, and Felicia, take it away before I get more emotional.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining Title Tuesday. So I'll go ahead and start with the ground rules. All questions are to be entered into the chat, and questions will be asked at the end of the presentation on your behalf. Please make sure your devices are muted. If your question is not asked or answered, you will be given the speaker's contact information so you can directly contact them. I would like to thank all Pacific Coast Title reps from LA, Inland Empire, Oxnard, Ventura, Orange, and San Diego for inviting your clients. Please enter your contact information in the chat so we can send you a copy of this recorded presentation via email. So make sure you enter your name, your email, your phone number, and your Pacific Coast Title rep. And please stay tuned and look out via social media and email for our next week's Title Tuesday. we will be having a guest speaker, Anthony Darrell Brook with Brook Law Group. So let me go ahead and introduce our special guest, Cameron Broomley, founder and director of Clicks Media and Modern Agent, two of the industry-leading real estate tools available to maximize your lead generation and your listing presentation. Cameron, are you there?
I'm here. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Cameron, for being here, and go ahead and take it away.
Thanks, Felicia, George, Anthony, for the awesome intro. It makes me feel a little bit more important than I really am. So, George, I would like to share my screen if you'd be so kind. I'm going to go ahead and share now so everybody can kind of see my screen. And then from there, I'll show you a little bit of the tools that we're going to look at, go into a demo and see what questions you guys might have. So as Felicia mentioned, we're going to go ahead and basically talk about our text program and Modern Agent, which basically does live CMAs and listing.
Cameron, can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
Because I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move from my computer. So I just got a text from Javier Munoz. He said that he's going to raffle a couple of from your company. He's going to raffle a couple of
text message plans.
Text message,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Sorry, guys. So like I said, I'm not here right now. But yeah, he's gonna raffle. So make sure that you put your email and all your information so we can do the raffle. He can do the raffle.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. So is there an echo? There we go. I think that's better. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with this tool, which we basically renamed, and we call it Text My Farm. And this is a really easy to use text marketing platform. Now, I'll be honest, there's tons of different text marketing platforms, whether it be TXT 180, Simple Text. I mean, there's so many of them. And I want to tell you a little bit about what makes us unique. Okay, so just I'm going to scroll down the bottom. Here are some of the agents and companies we work with now. If you wanted to do a little bit of research on us, we have all the information on our homepage. We have a nice training video there with yours truly's voice on that. And then we have kind of our basic pricing structure. So you can go ahead and kind of do a lot of the due diligence that you'd like to using our platform. So what makes our platform a little bit different is we basically give you the data around your actual listing, right? So what we've seen is there's usually one problem. Either you have a text marketing platform and no data, or you have data and you don't have the actual text marketing platform that you want to use. So what did we do? We went ahead and we basically combined these two into this specific platform. So we actually, by using our search method, can show you all of the textable numbers around a specific listing, something that you maybe just sold, something that had a status change. And I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how that works and go through an example of preparing your text message, how it shows it to you on the screen, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of navigate around the top menu a little bit to show you some of the different features that we've added since maybe the last time some of you have seen our platform. So first and foremost, we have a bunch of different training videos on there. Okay, so it shows you exactly how to use the search tags, purchasing a number if you'd like to, using templates and links, and then locating renters data using our system. Okay, messages is where if anybody responds to any of your text messages, we route the text messages into this screen so you can actually see what they responded and actually respond, right? So this only works when you actually purchase a number. So what's really cool is our system right now, we have tons of different numbers, right? So it comes from a 7-digit number. It locates who the recipient's area code is and it chooses one of our numbers, right? But some agents like to purchase their own numbers. They want to have a dedicated number on where they can send their actual text messages from. So we have this nice little wizard that allows you to buy an actual number that you can use and send out all your marketing from that specific number. That number costs you $5 a month if you want it. You don't need to use it, but it's a nice feature that a lot of agents who are really serious about their marketing and like to split up their channels use our number. So it's as this easy to buy a number. Basically, you can type in an area code, you hit search, it's going to go ahead and it's going to show you all of the different numbers that are available in that specific area code. And you can see the actual sub-cities within that actual area code. So that's something that's really cool, right? Because that's normally what shows up on the screen when someone's calling. And then it shows you a little bit about the capabilities that each number has. So right now, since we are a text marketing platform, it's only set up to receive and send, SMS and MMS messages. We're already testing our dialer. So you'll also be able to receive phone calls and make phone calls for anybody that's cold calling out of this number in the coming months. So that's kind of a little bit about the purchasing of numbers. And then I'm going to go into contacts and groups together. So when we first launched, right, we didn't have the ability to allow agents to upload their own lists. And that was a big thing. A lot of them wanted to upload their lists. So we made that available, right? We actually include a template that you can download, okay? And you can download that template. And basically what it does is allows you to actually see how you need to organize your contacts so you can successfully import them without any issues. Now, when you're importing contacts, it's important, man. It's important to stay organized, right? You want to have your buyers with your buyers, your sellers with your sellers, and your prospects with your prospects, right? So for that very reason, we allow you to create groups, right? So you can go ahead and create as many groups as you like to be able to stay organized with the contacts that you're importing into the system, right? So you can keep all your buyers in one section, keep all your sellers over there. Now, again, the contacts and importing of lists is very, very important because that's what I like to call kind of your warm market marketing, right? Where it's people, a list that you've probably built over time. So you can import them and start to kind of work them into your marketing funnel, right? Most agents, 75% of their business comes from referrals. The other 25 from farming. But the problem is we never get around to just keeping in touch with our warm market, right? And the time we do, they say, hey, wait a minute, I'm glad you called. There's somebody that asked me about a house, right? That's technically how things work. So the contacts and group section is a really great way for you to kind of keep your contacts in here, or your warm contacts, should I say, and prepare really cool, nice messages that you can send them, whether it's a holiday campaign, whether it's, just keeping in touch, anything of that nature is really good to be able to kind of use that. So now let's get into kind of the nitty gritty about our other side of our platform, right? Which is helping you, basically letting the neighborhood know of your listing. So we have three options: text only, which basically allows you to send a text message that only includes texts, no pictures, right? We have a text plus picture, which is the one that everybody uses, right? So basically does not have any limitations to the length of your text message and allows you to include up to 3 pictures. And then we have what we call the text plus value. And the text plus value simply allows you to search for homeowners that their home basically is worth between a specific loan amount or value, should I say. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this example because they all work the same. So let's say you have a brand new listing and you want to go ahead and basically let the neighborhood know that this property is for sale. All you need to do is go ahead and enter the address of your listing. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this specific address here. I'm going to hit search. Okay. So when I do that, it's going to tell me there's 501 textable numbers directly around a half-mile radius of this property, right? If I click my little filters button, I can sort it between owners and renters, right? Maybe I just want to go ahead and select owners. So there's 469 verified homeowners around this property. Or maybe I'm looking for renters, only 32. I'm bad at math, but those two together equal a total of 501. So again, this is very powerful because it allows you to tailor your marketing message, right? What do we normally do when we send out a postcard? We just have one generic message and we send it in one area, right? But that area is mixed up with a bunch of different people. So this is very powerful. So let's just say, for the sake of our presentation here, we're going to go ahead and just select everybody. Now we're going to go into step 2. Now what's cool about step 2 is you actually get to see what your message is going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and explain a couple of the different things that you're looking at on the screen, and then we can just go ahead and put a message together. So we have what are called tags. And tags, since we have all of the data of everybody who's receiving the text message, we know their address, we know their name, we know how much their home is worth, and then I'll talk about the stop at the end. So we can basically start to begin to tailor our message, right? We can say, hi, name. So what this is going to do is when the person actually gets it on their phone, you're going to address them by name. What does that do? That's going to help your read rate, right? As is, the text message is already coming from a 10-digit number that's in their same area code. And now it includes their name. All of a sudden, they're going to say, wait a minute, how does this person know me? Right? So again, it's very, very important to use and leverage these tags. And so you can just basically say, hi, name, did you know property values are on the rise? Your property is worth, your property at, and then you can enter address. And you can now see how you can use these different tags to be able to tailor your message, right? To increase the responsiveness that or the action that somebody might take when they're actually reading it, right? So those are the tags. We allow you to paste a link in there. And this is great when you have maybe an MLS link that's really, really long, or a Redfin link that's really long, right? It's all this space that it takes up. But what you can do is you can do something like www.myhome.com, and you can hit the insert button. When you do that, it's going to go ahead and it's going to insert it just like this, right, into the body of the message. And what we do is we actually shorten the link. And the reason we do that is to be able to track who's actually clicking on the link, right? So we're able to give you some cool stats on who actually is clicking on your link. And that's important, man, because you want to be able to know the effectiveness of your message. Like, hey, man, I'm paying good money. I'm marketing in this area. Are people actually clicking on my link? Or more importantly, it's going to let you know what works and what doesn't, right? We also have templates. So what's funny about our service is a lot of people find out about it. It's great. Let's go ahead and let's get started. And then they get into step 2 and they get a little bit of stage fright. They don't know. They're like, well, what am I supposed to write? Right? Because it's just something that naturally happens. So we have a bunch of different templates that we put in there, right? That shows you exactly what the template says. And you can choose to use it or not use it, right? But if you click use it, it'll go ahead and it'll actually insert it there. And from there, you can tailor it. You can alter it. Again, all it's really intended to do is just to get your creative juices flowing, right? Let you know what you could potentially write to go ahead and get a response. So we've gone through our tags. We have the ability to paste a link in, right? And then we have the ability to view some templates. Now you can use the choose file button to go ahead and upload a couple of pictures that you can use into the actual text message, right? So for example, let's say you wanted to upload and post a file about California Prop 19, right? Which is very, very hot right now. So you can definitely paste it directly into the body just like that. Or you can choose to do it with a property flyer, right? Hit upload, right? So it'll definitely upload it and put it right there, right below that. So each of these are an option that you can do. So for example, a lot of agents that work with our system, as soon as they get a text, new listing, they go ahead and let the neighborhood know, right? They work it into their listing presentations, right? That's important. When they're meeting with the seller, they go, hey man, these are the different things that I'm gonna do when I'm gonna sell your property, right? I'm gonna go ahead and set up text message marketing all around the neighborhood here. That's very, very impressive, right? It figures, wow, this guy, he's with it, or this lady, she's with it. Are you leveraging technology to go ahead and maximize the amount of people they can contact about my property? So now let's say we've tailored our message. Now let's go ahead and go into step 3. Now, step 3, you have a couple different options here. So message type really is just data collection on our purposes, right? Now select purchase number. Now, for those of you that have a dedicated number, this option appears. and you can choose what number you want to actually send this text message from, right? Again, so for people running multiple campaigns, hey, I want a 626 number over here, I want a 714 over here, a 562 over there. Again, it's just all about targeting, right? And the fact that it's so cost effective really allows agents to be flexible with their marketing. You don't have to use a number. I'm going to be 100% crystal clear. You don't have to use a number. You don't have to purchase a number. We have numbers in every single area code nationwide. So you don't have to use that. But what you do have to do is select the date of when you want the message to go out. Okay. And at what time. Obviously, we don't want it to go out too early, right? So we can go ahead and basically send it out down to the actual minute. Okay. So now you can see that your message is going to go out on February 20th at 11:15 a.m. So now let's talk about the amount of text messages that you want to send out. And I want to show you what it costs. So let's say you're hesitant about our service. You're like, I don't even know who this guy Cameron is. He's got a white shirt. I mean, seriously, right? So you go ahead and maybe just try the single plan, right? So you say, great, I'm just going to go ahead and try the single plan. And you go into step 4, right? We show you exactly all the details of your message. And you can see that this is going to cost you $17. $17 to get into the phone of 100 people around your listing. That is completely unbeatable, right? Even if you wanted to basically just take print 15 flyers at Kinko's, right? Get them printed, get them sent out. You would waste more time and more money doing it that way. So when most people see how cost effective it is to use our platform, this is what they say, well, let's see what the 200 plan is, right? So the 200 plan, basically for $1 more, you just double the amount of people you can reach, right? And then again, just for presentation purposes, the triple. So now you went from $17 reaching 100 people to $19, and now you can reach 300 people around your actual neighborhood. So again, those are just the plans that we have because of what we've seen works and agents are comfortable, but we have the all button, and from there you can go ahead and you can basically choose any number you'd like. Then you can go ahead and go into the next, and it'll just calculate the actual number for you. Okay, so we make it really easy in the sense where it'll calculate the number based off the amount of messages you're going to send out. So let's say we went ahead and we checked out, our message has gone out. What happens now? So we actually put that order down here into your actual dashboard, right? So you can see we have clients in Downey, Philadelphia, South Carolina, San Francisco. So I'm going to show you one that was done in Downey around this specific. This is a really popular address. So we actually provide all of the actual numbers and names and addresses for everybody that received your text message, right? And we also give you a deliverability rate, right? So again, this is how you know we are 100% legitimate, right? So you can look at the list that are provided and you can go down it. And if anybody has it delivered right next to their name and their number, you can call them and you can say, did you receive a text from this number? Now, I don't advise you do that because I don't know how the conversation might go. Might be good, it might be bad, but nonetheless, hey, by the way, but this is how you know that we are 100% legitimate because we give you stats on exactly who is getting your text message. So in a gist, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly how our platform works. We have a couple other little features in there that we've made available. For example, so obviously you get them in PDF, you get them in a CSV. We have what's called a repeat campaign function. So since you already sent out the text message, we can basically fast track it and get you into step 4. If you want to send the exact same message to the same farm area. One big question that asks, do you get to send the second one for free? Unfortunately, you don't. You're just treating it as a brand new order. We also have what's called the campaign feature. And how the campaign feature works basically is, as you saw in our example, we had 500 numbers around that property address. So you can set up campaigns where you're only going to send a message to the first 100. Then after that, there's 401 left. You can set up a second campaign, and the system will let you choose from 201 all the way to 301, right? So then you can change your message, and you're not sending the text message to the same people over and over again. You're basically increasing your ability to contact everybody within that farm area. So those are some of the cool little features that we've been able to put together over.
Cameron,
know.
there is a question.
Sure.
Are you able to add video or a link to a video on the text?
That is, yes, Felicia, you can definitely add a link to the video. It will not embed the video like we normally do from an iPhone to an iPhone. It won't work that way, but you can definitely enter a link. And if somebody clicks on the link, it's going to take them to whether it be a YouTube video or a video of a property listing on your website. So yeah, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. So like I said, this is probably one of the easiest platforms we feel is to use. And the pricing structure is set up for agents to really be able to just incorporate it on every one of their potential transactions. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, the demo for clicks. And again, if I went too fast or anything like this, you can go ahead and go into the demo videos, click on the screen there. You'll be able to see all of the different voices there. Yours truly going through the example to really help. It's free to sign up. There's no really monthly commitments unless you buy a number, or a dedicated number, should I say. So that does it for the clicks media portion of our presentation. Did you guys want to cover the questions, or want me to jump into the CMA on Modern Agent?
I have something to say, but Felicia, there's more questions.
Due to Clicks Media, no, but I actually, I may have missed it. The phone number is not their phone number, correct?
That is correct. That is correct. So that we have, yeah. So the number that they purchase is just a dedicated number within that actual area code. So it does not go out from your personal cell phone number.
Are they able to choose their phone number or no?
So you choose, so in the purchase number section, right? So depending on the area code, so let's just say maybe a 562, you hit the search button. It's going to show you all numbers that are available in that 562 that are available for purchase, right? So let's say this is a number I like, it's got a nice ring to it. If I purchase that, now whenever I set up a text messaging campaign, I can choose to use this number as the outbound number if I want to. Does that, I hope that answers.
Yeah. And there's a few questions coming in now.
Sure.
So can we specify the link address? It looks like it changes it.
It changes it because it shortens it so we can track it. So, we have let in the past agents put in a link, but usually when you get this really long link that's like three lines long, sometimes it just kind of really overpowers the message that they want to send out. So for now, we use the link shortener.
Okay. Another question is, how many photos and or flyers can you upload to the text message body?
3.
3.
Up to 3. Yeah.
And is there a startup fee?
Nope. Free to sign up, free to toy around with it, jump in, try to break it. We always that's what we always tell agents. Feel in there, play around with it. And if you guys ever have questions, I mean, we'd love to set up another webinar, do a one-on-one training, but I think the demo videos really help most people kind of understand how things work.
Perfect. 2 more questions. I have used it before and did not have to purchase a number. Has this changed?
No, it has not changed. This is just a new feature we added. Okay. So again, the number, you don't have to purchase a number. This is just for agents that want to receive messages and want their campaigns to go out from their own number.
So the next question was, if people respond to a text received, where do we receive that message?
Up here in the messages box.
Now, would that have to be under a purchase phone number or no?
That 100% correct. That's right.
It
So,
would
okay,
have to be.
right. So in order for you to receive your messages, you'd have to have a purchase number. So again, right, our system is set up for one-way communication on the way out, but now we've given everybody the ability to purchase a number, so we can go ahead and route the responses directly back to them. Okay, I think you might have muted yourself. There we
Yeah,
go.
Jorge, you're
Okay.
good. You're good to go.
So I got another text from Javier Munoz, Downey Exterminator. So this is for the PCT title rep. He's gonna raffle 2 per rep. So make sure that all the title reps that stay at the end, because you guys need to say your name, your area, and your email or phone number. So title reps stay at the end, because Javier, thank you so much. He's always doing this for us. So he's gonna raffle 2 per rep. So put your name, put all your information so we don't miss you. I want you guys to win, okay? Thank you, Javier. Go ahead, Cameron.
Okay, all right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go away from the clicks to our other little awesome tool, which we call Modern Agent. And what this tool does is it basically specializes in doing 2 things. Well, actually 3 things. It creates seller's presentations. It allows you to do a CMA, and it helps you capture leads. So let me show you exactly how that works. And this one's super easy. And I think you'll recognize the setup on how it runs, just like our other tools. So basically, these are some of the pages on our site, what some of the reports look like, and then how our lead generation system works, right? So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you what one of the listing presentations look like, and one of the CMAs look like. So the CMA looks just like this, brings in live comparables, puts in a marketing code, puts your picture and your logo on there. So I want to show you exactly how these are created, and more importantly, how you can leverage these to really pick up some leads. So just like our other tool, this one is free to sign up. There's no monthly commitment if you don't want to. So upon logging in, you can see it's pretty much very, very similar to the setup, right? Where we have kind of a buyer's presentation, a seller's presentation, and a market update, right? Below here is what we have all of the reports and presentations that are created. Okay, so I'm going to show you what one of the listing presentations look like, right? As soon as it downloads here with my snail's pace internet. So you can see it'll include a nice cover page, agent information, table of contents, right? A radius and map of the property, prospective information about the property, BAS, square footage, assessed value, an area sales analysis, okay? Live comparables of properties that have actually been sold in the area, okay? And then a range of sales, right? So it helps you really educate the prospective seller on what their home can potentially sell for. And then we talk a little bit about marketing and how buyers find a home, pricing, average days on market, all this good stuff that really helps you look like a very professional and polished agent. So that's the kind of reports that this system generates. So going back to the presentation. So let's say I want to go ahead and I want to do a market update. I want to do a market update because that's the easiest way for an agent to really pass out some good information that everybody is interested in, right? When anybody gets a list of recently sold homes around their neighborhood, they naturally look, because whether they're thinking of selling or not, they just want to know, hey, what are homes selling for and what can I possibly get for my home? So let's go ahead and I'm going to enter that same property address of 70 Marino Place in Rancho. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit search. Okay, it's going to go ahead and it's going to find the property. It's going to give me the APN, give me the address, give me who the current owner is. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit choose to run this listing. Okay, it's going to look at all my information, which I can change if I wanted to, right? But since I've set up my account, no need to. So my logo, my contact information, Then, right, these are all the different colors that are available. So again, these colors are just here to kind of match whatever brand is of your brokerage. Okay, so let's just say we like this nice, what is that, like a nice green, like light green. So what we can do as well is we can actually let you view the comparables, right, that you want to include in the actual report. So you can choose some comparables that you want to use, others that you don't. Okay, so for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and go over to my step here. And then we literally just go
Can I
ahead.
interrupt for a second?
Sure.
Can you go back to the other screen? I saw the language. Can you
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have an English and a Spanish.
Oh,
It's
cool.
really good. Yeah, we definitely have an
Sorry.
English and a Spanish, depending on if, and the area, right? Maybe we have kind of the Bells, the Cudahy's, the Huntington Parks, all these different that are just, you have a very, very heavy, yeah,
Thank you.
Hispanic population. So that kind of stuff there will resonate perfectly with them. So, and then we just go ahead and basically hit reports. I'm gonna see if my coupon code here works. And then I can just go ahead and download the report and then download my CMA. And then I wanna show you exactly what it looks like when we pull it up on the screen. So here's my color. Here are all my recent sales, square footage, best bats, my contact information. Now, I want to actually show you this. And this is where we're basically, you are going to offer the prospective homeowner a free CMA that they can generate on their own by going directly on the site and entering this code and just following the prompts. So let's go ahead and let's do that. When they do that, it's going to take them to this specific page here. There we go. There we go. So it's going to take them to this page here. Now, they're going to enter the reference code that was on that sheet.
Can you show me that reference code again?
So that reference code is 1746, right? XX. So this is the reference code that was on the actual sheet. Now, George, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enter your number. Okay.
562.
Okay.
343. 37. 25.
Great. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit proceed. Now it validated the code and it validated my number as a homeowner. So now I'm just going to go ahead and enter the property address here. That's my property address, 7029 Marino Place in Rancho. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit search. Okay. It's going to go ahead and show me the EPN. It's going to show me my address, and all of a sudden my name pops up in the city. I'm just going to say choose, right? So this is, I'm a homeowner. I'm on my couch. I'm maybe talking to my wife at the dinner table as we're going through this stuff. And then I'm going to click processing. And then it's going to say create your complimentary report. I'm going to click on that, and you're going to see this pop up on the screen. So it's going to go through its 20 steps, right? Which takes about, let's say 15 seconds or so, which is a lifetime now. And then, George, if you'd be kind enough, would you show us your phone on the screen, right? I'd like to see what you get in your actual text message when this thing hits 20 of 20. So basically,
I got it.
Okay.
See, your report is ready. You can download it by clicking this URL. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So now, since my account is set up on my phone, I just got a text message with George's phone number of 562-343-3725, letting me know that he just created a CMA with my code. In addition, right, if I go to my leads, you can see his phone number right then and there, today's date. He literally just ran the report on this specific address, right? So now what did we do, right? We've allowed you to use this code to let people create CMAs, and then we funnel that lead back to you. So now you as an agent can follow up with them maybe a day after, or however you want to work it into your sales process. Hey, by the way, I'd like, my name is such and such. I noticed that you ran a CMA using our system. What do you think? By the way, are you interested in buying or selling? So this just gives you an idea of how you can leverage our system here to create really cool market updates. Use a CMA tool to generate a CMA and also generate a seller's presentation.
I have
So
an idea, Cameron,
yes,
um, and correct me if I'm wrong, because we want to think like realtors. We don't want to be title reps. So how about, you don't have an app for this system, right? There's not an app.
no, but it
Well,
renders
can I save it on my screen as a website?
absolutely, absolutely.
And then I'm gonna go door knocking, and then somebody's gonna tell me, look, yeah, I may be interested on selling the property. So can I create it right away from my phone and send it right away, pretty much?
Absolutely.
And I can show the listing presentation, right? The pre-listing presentation, let's call it like that. And they're gonna get so excited, and it's so nice, the colors and all that, that there's a very good chance that they're not even gonna think that they're giving you a cell number. And you can say, if you give me your cell, I can send it to you right now. Oh,
Absolutely.
sure. Let me give my cell so I can show this to my husband. And you capture a cell number, that's a warm lead. You can put in your CRM on a possible seller. So that's just an idea. I don't know if it's too crazy or is that hard to do.
No, not at all. I mean, that's a perfect way of being able to kind of really sell it and be able to generate a report for somebody who's interested literally on the spot. So that really is kind of in a nutshell how our modern agent system works. The buyer's report, the seller's report, and the market update all work the same, regardless of which you choose. And we did it that way purposely. So you're able to really get comfortable with the layout. That's the same thing we did on Text My Farm. It's a basic 4-step wizard that kind of really walks you through the process of what you need to do to be able to get in and get right back out. So I know I've been talking a lot. Does anybody have any questions on maybe the modern agent side, how agents use it, or anything of that nature?
There is a question. One question is, can you select the comparables, leave 1 or 2 off of the report?
Yes, so the report basically requires at minimum 4 comparables. So if there's 20 available, as long as you choose 4, you are good. And a lot of agents definitely do that because it's going to affect your range of sales, right? And that's important. So typically, because that's exactly what it will calculate based off. So as you can see, when we go through our comparables, right, this one has all 8 of them. So based off the comparables that are available, it generates this range. So if you have a comparable that's on the lower side that you don't want to include, yep, you can choose not to use it, and it'll readjust this number on this page.
Okay, another question is this an app?
No, it's not an app, but as George alluded to a minute or 2 ago, it renders perfectly on your phone, and you can just basically use it from Safari. But unfortunately, it's not an app.
Okay, and those are the questions for Modern Agent.
You know, guys, I just saved that the website. I don't have an account, so I can't. But it's and it's hard to see, but pretty cool. You're right. You can save it. It's pretty friendly for your phone. So I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I just did it in like 2 seconds. So if you don't know how to save this on your screen, I have it. I just save it on my folder that I have for my business. Pretty easy. So I can go door knocking, and as soon as I see somebody who's very interested, I can send a pre-listing presentation. So wow, pretty impressive, Cameron.
Great. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day today to kind of allow me to show you these specific tools. I know I really rushed through them, but if you'd like to set up any one-on-one trainings or maybe a smaller webinar for an office, you can reach out to George and your rep, and they'll contact us, and we can definitely get something set up for you.
Ricardo Montano is asking the website. Jerry, can you repeat the website?
For Modern Agent, www.modernagent.io.
And someone else just asked if there's a cost for Modern Agent.
So to sign up, there is not a cost. So you have two options when it comes to Modern Agent. Each report is $3, or you can do the unlimited plan, which is $10 a month. And you basically get all of these features. And you can run unlimited reports if you like. But I would say this, contact your rep. Each of your reps definitely have a special code that they can give you to allow you to kind of really use.
Well, that's thanks to Javier Munoz. Javier is gonna help us with that. So,
beautiful.
Guys, please stay on this call. I know it's you guys need to work, and but two things I need to say. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you so much.
You got it. Thank you, guys. Signing off now.
Thank you, Michael. We'll give you the website in a second. So I'm going to talk real fast about Senate Bill 1079. It's important for you guys to understand that bill. If you don't, I'm going to give you the quick overview. Contact your title rep. They can give you more information. But if you're used to go to the auctions to buy properties, because now they're coming, the market is coming again. They just passed that bill beginning of the year. 1079 is going to stop the trustee sales. A lot of these investors that they go to the trustee sales and they buy these properties is gonna they're gonna have to think twice, because a nonprofit or the tenants of that property, if there's tenants, they can buy that property. They can put a notice of intent to buy that property called notice of intent. They have 3 days to file that. So me, an investor, I go to the auction, I bid for this property, and I buy the property for $550,000, and I'm all happy because I have a great fleet that I'm going to be able to sell for $800,000. But next day, the tenant, they go and they file a notice of intent to buy that property. Well, guess what? Me as an investor, my money is going to be tied for 45 days in a trust account, because they have 45 days to complete the transaction. So now they can go and apply for a loan and go and buy a property. The tenants, nonprofits, if you need more information, talk to your title reps, but it's key for you if you want to plan to work with investors and go to the trustee sales. Be very, very careful. There's not a lot of people, they understand, they know about 1079, Senate Bill 1079, but we're going to start getting more and more information on the news, on social media. So some of these tenants, they say, wow, I can buy the property, let me try. So be careful with that, guys. Finally, I'm going to ask all the title reps from Pacific Coast Title to say their name. I'm going to go in order the way I have it on the screen. It's not the way I want to do it, but the way I have it on the screen. Sonia Flores, can you tell us your area? You have 2 minutes. 1 minute. Done. Max. Oh, Sonia. Go ahead, Sonia.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can
What
you hear
area
me?
you
Yes.
work at?
Hi, everyone. I am in the Orange County area in Anaheim, Santa Ana. That's my territory.
Okay. Contact Sonia if you want to get be part of her raffle for those free codes that they're going to send. Max Galindo, please.
Max Galindo. I'm out of the Ventura County area. Contact me.
Thank you. Eddie Castro. Eddie Castro. See, I did this on purpose to see who's on the call or not. Felicia Pantoja.
Felicia Pantoja, and I cover the Long Beach area.
Perfect. Michael Nuri.
Michael Nuri, San Fernando Valley.
Sharpest title rep in the industry. He dresses nice.
Thank you.
Let's go to the Justin Neri. Yes, they're related. That's the son, and that's the best, the second best dressed title rep in the industry.
I'll take it. Second best works for me. My name's Justin Neri. I cover LA County and Ventura County.
Thank you. Anthony Zamora.
How you doing, Anthony Zamora? I cover Downey. I work with Jorge as the Meza Group. Thank you guys for being on here today.
Thank you. Kim.
Hi, everybody. Kim Buchok. I'm in the San Gabriel Valley. Pardon me, Sonia. I'm in the San Gabriel Valley in the Foothills community, Pasadena to Monrovia.
All right. Felix.
Hi guys, how you doing? Buenas tardes. I'm covering South Bay, so anytime just let me know.
Perfect. Mr. David Gomez, the best beard and mustache in the industry.
Gotta comb it today. Forgot to do that. Anyways, David Gomez. I work the Covina, West Covina, and a little bit of Whittier area. Good to see everybody on the call today.
Mr. Nelson Torres. Mr. Nelson Torres. So now I know the two that they missed, they went to have lunch. See, this is a little trick that we do to see who's paying attention or not. So later, Eddie Castro, it's on the Montebello area. Nelson Torres is on the South Bay, the Long Beach area. All right, guys, if you don't have any questions, thank you so much for being in this call. I don't think I missed any title reps, right? I don't.
You missed me, George.
Oh, Sibeli, I'm sorry. You don't. Oh, okay, your face.
Hi.
Perfect. Thank you.
Here I am. Hi, Sibeli Rocha, and I work in the Oxnard, Ventura area. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You miss me too, Sara Gonzalez,
Hi, Sara.
Orange County in LA.
Oh, thank you, Sara. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Don't miss next Tuesday, Title Tuesday, and don't miss Wendy's trainings. Wendy's trainings are pretty good. Don't make me laugh, Anthony.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Take care. Be safe.
Thank you, Javi. That's nice of you, Javi. Are you sure you want to do it?
Well, anything that could help you guys and myself. So as long as they bring business, we're good.
Thank you. Well, that was very nice of you. I thought it was just not for each rep. So I really thank you for that.
Michael Bates, which website are you asking for?
Keep both. Just, is he your client, Felicia?
No, but I see his question. I'm just going to reply to him or?
Yeah, reply, put both.
Okay.
I think Michael is trying to remove, let me ask to mute. Oh, he's typing. Oh, now we can hear you, Michael.
Michael?
Do you have the website again for Modern Agent?
Modern Agent. It's modernagent.io.
IO, exactly. Just the name .io.
Okay.
Who's your rep, Michael?
Kim Butcher.
Oh, yeah, I saw you on the other call. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was with you this morning. I apologize. Yeah. I'm an old guy.
I'm old too.
Not that old.
Older than you think.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. I'm going to end the call. Felicia, thanks so much. Javi, again, you didn't have to do it, but thank you. Teresita, nice seeing you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.